Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. So today I am going to be sharing my Forex trading plan, and this, funny enough, has been the same since 2023. Like nothing about this has changed. So guys, I know you're wondering, okay, if you had a plan, why were you unprofitable, blah blah blah. That's if you've watched my Forex trading journey. But the truth is, as much as you might have a plan, if you're not sticking to your rules, then things might not go well, which is what happened to me. I was not really sticking to the things I was doing. So anyway, I'm going to be sharing my plan. It's a 6-page document, quite detailed. So I'm going to start from the heading, and you can see my Forex trading plan 2025. Just updated and type. So for me, I started with the front page. For me is like what type of trade I am, my goal, and then now we get into the details of the currencies I trade, my pre-market routine, and you'll see as I continue going on. So for the type, I am an intraday trader with entries from the 1 hour time frame. My goal is to create financial stability through Forex trading. I am looking at this as an investment and a long-term source of income. They say the average millionaire has 7 sources of income, and that is the goal. I also seek to learn from the market and learn about myself during the process. This will also be adding another skill to my portfolio of work. And my primary goal is to protect my capital first. And you can see this is in bold. So if it means no trading for a week or two, then that is exactly what I'll do. And to make profit second. I aim to do this by taking 1 or a maximum of 2 trades a day with a risk to reward ratio of 1:2. This will have a positive difference on my account by the end of the week or month. And I accept that putting any amount of money in the markets has the potential to be lost. That is something that I think everybody who is trading needs to accept, because the days you'll be losing, right? Okay, so now my Forex trading plan continued. The currencies traded. I will only trade GBPUSD only. This is after finding out that trading many currencies is complicated for me and more riskier. I will focus on this pair as it has good pip movements, respects key levels, and is highly correlated with the dollar, euro, and the rest of the currency pairs. Yeah. So now this was after I think me trading after 2 years in 2023. That's when I actually finalized, and that's when I said I'm going to be trading the pound only. So my pre-market routine, that's something that's included in my plan. I will dedicate 1 to 2 hours a day for Forex analysis, learning, and trading. So this is combined. But for me in the morning, I like to spend at least 30 minutes just for looking at, because I only trade one currency pair, I don't really have to be in the market for long. However, during the day as I'm checking, that will also contribute to the 2 hours a day. Sometimes it can even be more depending on how free I am. Then number 2, I will review trades and journal them via screenshot. I also have a Notion trading journal, so I usually upload my previous trades there. Check for fundamental news on Forex Factory, Bloomberg, and even the news itself. And this is very, very key. I think when you see my analysis, I usually go to Forex Factory to see. Then I will analyze on a weekly time frame for key levels and overall trend, daily time frame for the trend and channels, and the 4-hour for trend lines and key levels. Very, very key for me as well. I use the 4-hour and the daily for key levels, and then the weekly is usually for my trend lines. Then check weekly and daily candle closes and levels to determine the next trend and mark previous day high and low with different colored horizontal lines. In case you've watched my videos, then you can see I usually put like a maroon color for my previous day's lows and highs. Then I will watch YouTube or Zoom market analysis to see other ideas before looking for an entry and bias. This is also very key for me. Before usually I'll make my analysis, but I'll also like to look at what other traders are saying, because sometimes I have the same bias as some people, sometimes I don't. And also with different traders, they also have different opinions and how they look at the markets. So for me, even when I share my videos, I'm still looking at what other people are saying. Even from you guys in the comments, this is very, very key. Target. I will target a risk to reward of 1:2, 1 to 2 trades a day. This hasn't happened to me in a long time. This usually 2 trades a day usually happens like once a month, honestly. So now the sessions that I trade. So 2 candles prior to London session, 9 a.m. close. Right now it's changed to 1 hour candle. So usually start at 9 a.m. East African time because I'm in Kenya. I guess if you're in the UK, that will be 7 a.m. And then the New York overlap, and then the last trade being made at 7 p.m. East African time latest. So guys, I don't trade past 7 p.m. If I haven't seen anything within the 1 hour throughout my day, if I don't get something by 7, I call it a day and I'll wait for the next day. So indicators, main goal is to use naked price action, but I'll use moving averages in order to identify trades, and the 20 EMA bounce on a 1 hour candle for extra confirmation. So this basically means that I'll be waiting for 20 EMA moving average to touch a 1 hour candle and have it close properly within the trend. So this usually adds more confluence to my trades. Then other confluences are the Fibonacci retracement on a key level with a 1 hour candle bounce, proper candle formations, 20 EMA moving average bounce as I mentioned, 2 pin bar formations on a key level. So for me, sometimes 1 pin bar is sometimes not enough for me. If it has a long wick, maybe you've heard me mention, I will wait for the second one. The dollar DXY correlation, very, very key. I check it every day, every time. Chart patterns. So if there's confluence, even if I see a chart pattern on the 15-minute time frame, even though I don't trade on the 15-minute, I like to see chart patterns. Fundamentals aligning with technical analysis. So if it's good news coming, something strong that impacts the economy, those are things I look for. Phase of the market is also confluence. I don't want to be taking a trade when I feel like the market is about to exhaust. So if maybe the phase is just starting, maybe the impulsive move is just starting or in the middle, then that's fine. But when I see signs of weakness, I am out of there. Market structure, so lower lows, lower highs. So that's the trend. So my trading strategy resonates with my personality, availability to trade, and has been back-tested and forward-tested to be consistently profitable. Now, this was back-tested. Back-testing is different from live trades. I'm sure you guys know. Otherwise, I would have been profitable 2 years ago. But as I say, even if you have these rules and you're not following them, I'm not going to lie, guys. Before, I used to be very impatient. I used to feel like if I don't get a trade in like 1 or 2 days, then this is a problem. But I think now that you've noticed, I'm really waiting. Even when I passed my 5K challenge, I passed it in like 2 months. That was like 1 trade a week. So yeah, I'm also going to be sharing that video as well. So in my trading plan, I'm going to skip this for now because I want to make this into a video. But this is basically highlighting my entry strategy, and you can see it has many points, about 12 points. And the last but not least is I will not make trades based on the 15-minute time frame. That is very key. I moved out of the 15-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute. Guys, as I said, I tried scalping. I tried all of them, and I saw that 15-minute candles are not the strongest. I also don't like the waiting because for 15-minute, 5-minute, and 1-minute, you have to be on your phone or on the laptop for a long time, and I don't like that. I am okay with just looking at my phone after every 1 hour. Okay, so here I also have my Forex trading affirmations. This is also included in my trading plan. And for my affirmations, I'm a successful and profitable trader. This is now what I'm manifesting, guys. Hey, it's been a long journey. Now we want to be profitable. I will follow my trading plan. I have full belief in my strategy. I am a patient trader. Hallelujah. Yes, I am a patient trader. I am trying. I am a relaxed trader. These are affirmations that I usually like to tell myself if I see a position and maybe it's not looking like my usual confluences, then I really like to tell myself this, and it helps a lot. I am ever learning. I'm always looking at notes. I'm always looking at YouTube videos, anything that I can use. Chat GPT usually helps me a lot. I will not over risk. I am fully accountable for my actions in the market, right? So it's just you guys. It's you versus you. When it comes to Forex, it's you versus you. If there is no trade according to my strategy, I will happily stay out of the market to preserve my capital. Very key as well. So I've been staying out of the market. Then I also have other rules in my trading plan. I will not chase the market, experience fear of missing out. I will not revenge trade. This was me back in the day, revenge trading until demo accounts are being blown. That's crazy. Get overconfident on a string of winning trades. I will not stare at the computer or phone after putting trades. This has been very good for me. I usually don't, after I go on MT4 or MT5 and I place a trade, I'm not there. I'm usually on TradingView. I think it's much better to watch the charts than to watch like the figures on your phone. My opinion though. I will not cancel trades quickly. So I'll be confident in your analysis and let it run to take profit. Yes, this is something that I'm starting to become slightly better. But usually when the day's taking long, sometimes I get a little bit impatient, but I've been trying to really hold until take profit. I will not take more than I will not trade more than twice a day. So that's 1 to 2 trades maximum, of which I've never even experienced 3 trades in a day. I have never, ever. On the 1 hour time frame, I think I've never had that. So I will not trade every day if there's no opportunity. So I also have other key points in my Forex trading plan, and other key points are follow the plan. I have taken a lot of time learning and curating my strategy. I will avoid Mondays if possible and Fridays afternoon from 3 p.m. This is true. I don't trade past Friday 3 p.m. and usually by this there might be some news at 3:30 or whatever, but I usually hope to have had a trade by morning hours. Then I'll remember key levels at round numbers. So usually my trading view, all of my support and resistances, they are concluded. Is it concluded? Rounded off to the nearest round number because price likes round numbers. For counter trends, I'll wait for 4-hour candle rejection, double formations, or wicks on the 1 hour. I'll also elaborate on this maybe in another video. So I have other key points here as well. These are things that I've just found from my own back testing, even learning throughout like my years. And then post-market routine. So after I have traded, I will journal, I will screenshot the trade, and I will review the results. And have here, you've got this, trust the process, and signed by me at the bottom. So that is my trading plan, guys. It's been hasn't been easy, but this has stuck with me for the past 2 years after fully deciding to just trade GU by itself, and I am very, very happy and comfortable with this, and I hope to stick by it because nothing has changed. So now it's just sticking to these rules, guys. So wish me the best. Wish me the best, guys. All right, thank you so much for watching. I think in my next video I'll be sharing maybe how I passed my challenge. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, have a good day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.